Hi again guys. Tonight I'm going to tie a Wullie gun flamethrower. Been very popular at the moment, can't seem to get away from them. I'm going to show you how to tie it. Very effective pattern. Fish it throughout the season, spring right through on tubes, doubles, trebles, whatever, small trebles, 16s. It just takes fish everywhere. Wullie gun as a whole is probably one of the best patterns you can get. So let's get cracking with this one. So I'll put a list of the ingredients that you're going to need for this up at the end of the video, and you can have a wee crack at it. So first thing I'm going to do is start off with a black nickel Nordic partridge double, tying thread, fire orange. I'll come right up to the end. So once we reach the end there, I'm going to pop a tag in, gold tag. So pop them in there. So it's, as I said, the material list will be up at the end, but this is French oval tinsel. 1, 2, 3, 4 turns, and then tuck under. There we go. And I don't bother with a rib when I'm tying flamethrowers because it's inside, you never see it. So back to the rear of the fly, and I'm going to pop in a little bit of gold flat tinsel, and I'll run that up to roughly halfway in the fly where I'm going to start the first hackle. I just like to just secure any tinsels I put on just with a little bit of super glue. Just gives that fly that extra durability. It doesn't fall apart after a fish or two. So that's us up to the halfway point of the fly where the first hackle is going to go in, and it's going to be yellow. It's going to be a whiting American hen hackle, and you want it quite long, just to come past the end of the hooks. Simply just tease the fibres backwards. So you want maybe 3 or 4 turns. Go another one. So that'll be 4 turns. Tighten it down, lock it in. And there we go. So you want that facing backwards, so you'll have a little bit to work with there. You can just build a base there. And there we go, facing backwards. So what we're going to come in with now at this stage is a mixed wing of orange and yellow bucktail. Again, don't want to be tying it too heavy. Just mix equal lengths, an equal amount. Just gently roll it, and the fibres should mix together. Like so. So if you see any short ones, just get them out of there. And that's the first part of the wing in. There we go. So to that, I'm going to add a couple of turns of flash, a couple of strands, sorry. Just come to the end of the wingtips, like that. Perfect. Now, on to the next hackle, which is the orange. Again, you want a decent length hackle. Now you might notice that this body is just bare thread that's in there, but to be honest, you could go over it with gold or whatever, like a bit of dubbing or something like that, but I just keep to the plain thread. It's not really noticeable when it's fished. So I'm alright with that hackle there. A few broken stems in there. That's alright, it's tidied up. So again, sweep that back, tidy up the base, be facing backwards. Now that's where you want to put in thin layer of Arctic runner, black. And get it to come right up to the wing at the end. Like so. There we go. Just tidy that as well. And then final hackle going on top of that is going to be the black one. And again, decent size hackle. I'm a size 6 hook, so I'll take decent size hackles. Trim away the waste. Come in with that hackle. Just always sweeping the fibres backwards. one more to finish. There we go. Nice. So all we need to do there is tidy the front of the fly up a wee bit. Now, I'd happily fish that without jungle cock in it. It's up to yourself. I'm going to add some. Just get the right size here. One, two, yeah, that looks good. Lock it in. How quick we can see its position. Yeah, that looks good. A bit of super glue. As usual, finish off with a little bit of Gulf. Just take your time, make sure you get a nice covering on the head of the fly, but you don't want a huge blob. That's this. I'll just set it there so you can have a look at it. Finish it off with the varnish with the torch. And there we go, guys. Wullie gun flamethrower. Thanks for watching. So, a little list of things you're going to need if you want to give the Wullie gun flamethrower a try. So, starting with tying thread, I've went with a uni thread 6/0 fire orange, but you can also go with black, or sometimes tie it with a standard red. Then starting at the very back of the fly, which by the way is on a Partridge Nordic size 6 double. So at the very back of the fly, for the tag, it's medium oval gold uni French tinsel. Then running up to the first hackle, I use a gold flat tinsel, which comes to the first hackle, which I use American Hen from Whiting, really good hackles. And then I build the wing. So the first wing's 2-part mixed orange and yellow bucktail, with a couple of strands of flash doubled over. Then it goes up to the second hackle, which is again American Hen, orange. On top of that hackle, I pop in a little bit of, not much left on that one, but there we go, Arctic Runner, tied in thin. And then the third hackle is a Whiting 4B black, and the finishing touch to the fly, jungle cock, and then finish the head off with some Gulf hot fluorescent red UV varnish, or UV resin, sorry.